Today I am going to show you the hazard assessment in the BVS Digital Safety app. My name's Louise Green and I'm the Technical Manager with Bow Valley Safety. So once a worker from the home screen selects the EHazard assessment, they will be taken through to the hazard assessment module. First thing we're going to get is their name and email address so that they can be emailed a copy of the hazard assessment themselves. They are going to put the date and time. This is defaulted to right now, and then select their job site. Then select the company. If you don't want to put a list of companies in, this can be an open field. They can type their company name, and then they can either complete this for just themselves, so it would just be an individual hazard assessment, or for their work crew. So we'll say that there are 3 people in the work crew. So we're going to enter their names, and myself, I'll enter my name later on. Foreman will be Jim. It's clear and sunny today. Expected temperature, it's pretty cool, so we'll say cool. And then this checks to make sure everybody has received an orientation, so we'll say yes they have. Yes, they have inspected their PPE. Yes, they've inspected their tools. Yes, they had a toolbox talk this week. And we're not working alone. If they said yes to this, it would then require them to explain their working alone procedure. But we've got a team here today, so we say no here. And we're going to put demonstration. Oops, if I could spell. So here you could put a full list of everything that you're doing today, whether that be framing, concreting, roofing, a specific list of tasks. Then we will move on to identifying hazards. So these are just some pointers to give guidances to new workers who are not familiar with the hazard assessment process. Then there's a series of questions that gets asked. And based on these questions, the form is dynamic in the number of things it will lead you into next. So if, for example, you're working at height, then we get a new question pop up, which is, do you need to complete a fall protection plan? If we said yes to that, then after we've completed this, it would lead us into a fall protection plan module. And that's the same for all of these questions. They would lead the worker through the series of forms needed to be completed. So just for demo purposes, we're going to say no to any of these extra items of work. And then we move on to identifying hazards. So they can either select from this list, or they can add in a new type of hazard that's there identified today. So we can either select not applicable if there are none, but they have to put something here. So it does force them to really think about the work that they're doing. I'm randomly selecting some of these. Once we've selected all the types of possible hazards for the work they're doing, then we're going to look at how we're controlling those things. So we're going to perhaps use some equipment guards, or they are going to review the SDS for some products that are harmful. And they're going to be wearing hear protection because of noise, hard hats, and approved hardware. You also have the option to take a picture here, which may be a picture of a particular hazard they've identified, or perhaps a particularly unique control that they've put in place to demonstrate or show that. So I'll sign here as I'm the one completing it, and then I would hand this to my workers, and they would also put their signature in here too, just to show that we've reviewed this as a team, and then this will be submitted. And after that submission, the worker will receive a copy of the PDF for that hazard assessment, and a copy will also be sent to the job site. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to know more about the BVS Digital Safety app, you can email us at info@bowvalleysafety.com